because there may, people upstairs might be sleeping.
Possibly.
Okay, so
The random house we came into, they don't even know we're down here.
yeah, nobody knows we're here at all. That being said, if you haven't watched the previous videos we recorded, we are doing our PAX West Focus games, our favorite games of the event. Not to diminish anything else, but these are the games that either our most anticipated, most favorite, or just the things we're just plain most interested in. Anything from the last 4 days. If you want to see our 4-day overviews, we have each day up over on youtube.com/ConCalPod. I'm adding a little more of this intro with every video.
Yeah, it gets more mature as it goes.
It's a little more mature as we go, which is weird because it's like I'm getting more tired as we go.
Yeah, these are not other games we're excited about, but this kind of ones that pop to the top of our mind.
Pop it to top of that.
There's a lot of honorable mentions, but
yeah. So that being said, though, this is just if you don't want to search through those videos and you just want a quick overlook of a specific game. This one is going to be on Beat Cop, which I forgot to goddamn look up the vet. Yeah, okay. Well, let me look this up.
Do you like cop games? I kind of do. How about you, Josh?
I'm going to edit this out.
No, you're not. We're going to keep this in. Do you still like stuff like Police Quest? I think I did.
That's the thing is, okay, you're being an ass and making me. Okay. See, I gave the wrong developer in the earlier thing. Okay,
gotta record that one. Can we do like a bad edit on it and clearly it's a bad edit and voiceover on it? Because I watched Civil War, little film. I don't know if anybody heard of it.
Yep.
The Marvel one.
Yep.
Small company.
Yeah.
On my way over here, it was an edited version because it was on the plane. And a point where Robert Downey Jr. is as Iron Man's going, is like, well, we're kicking ass. Mm-hmm. It changes well, we're kicking bad guys.
Well, I mean, the
I'm that kind of edit in here.
Snakes on a plane, monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Yes, that.
I mean, my favorite watching a movie on a plane was it the Bedazzled with Elizabeth Hurley and Brendan Fraser, because she starts to say something and it's a very naughty line and the movie just skips 15 minutes. Very, very abruptly.
So Beat Cop.
So I play a game called Beat Cop and it was one of my most anticipated games and I enjoyed the ever-loving hell out of all the footage coming out of it. But, sometimes you enjoy what you see on a game, you get hyped, and it doesn't live up to it.
Yes.
I got to play about a 20 to 30-minute demo, and I got to say, it went from anticipated to hyped, super hyped for me, because it's kind of what I look for in a game. It's weird to say, but I like games that are kind of monotonous, almost. I like it to have a good gameplay loop. And this game does. So you play as... Beat Cop is developed by Pixel Crow, not Crow, whatever the hell I said in the other video, which is I hopefully put an annotation over or a really bad dubbing, as Justin suggested in an alternate universe.
Okay, yeah, that video's now. Yeah, we just recorded it.
We literally just recorded that. And it's published by 11-Bit Studios. So Beat Cop, he plays Jack Kelly. He's a disgraced cop who, I believe, was a disgraced detective who... was accused of many things, including stealing jewelry from a crime scene and possibly committing a murder. He's under investigation, but they can't obviously kick him straight out the force. So while...
Did you do the classic cop thing? It's you're going to work a beat on the insert bad street name here.
Exactly. No, that's literally what it is. So because it's an 80s game. It's based in the 80s, to the point that I was... given the press kit gave me the soundtrack on a cassette.
Actual cassette, not a case.
Not a cassette case. It's a cassette tape. There's literally a cassette tape in it. It's
actual tape in it, yes.
It's the best frickin' press kit I've ever seen in my entire life.
We probably should have brought it.
Probably should have brought it out. That being said, game's based in the 80s, so it's a very classic style. Yeah, while Internal Affairs is investigating you, you're knocked down to Beat Cop. And you can only talk to your the other cops before things, but you're sent to patrol. The whole game takes place in this one, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 block area. Mm-hmm. And you have different goals,
that's your beat.
Yeah, it's your beat essentially. Different goals, I only got to play the first 3 days, but some of them were meet all the neighbors,
okay,
kind of stuff. And then some random events can pop up as well. And then there's things like you have to get 5 tickets. Another one was you have to get 5 tickets, and 5 tickets were just like all that was available on day 2 when this happened was parking violations. So if you see someone parked not at a meter, that's an automatic violation.
Yeah, so like you're checking tires?
Yeah, well that's happened day 2, but you can like check the meter and give them for that as well. You could check tires as well, but you actually have to click the correct thing for what type of violation it is. You have to then sign your name, which is just clicking on a field, and then also put your badge number and also just clicking on a field. But you have to do all of these, otherwise you actually get docked for it.
Kind of reminds me of Papers, Please a little bit.
I think if I'm correct, it's actually the same.
Then it makes sense.
Or there's at least some relation to it. I know from what I remember early stuff, I could have sworn there was some relation. Somebody told me that. I can't confirm that, so I'm not even going to try to confirm that.
But I mean, like I can see like the line right there. Like you have to do a certain amount of tickets. If you don't do a certain amount, you're not going to get paid a certain amount to maintain.
Yeah, well,
that life you got to maintain.
A huge part of the game
it's
is
not as depressing as Papers, Please. Well, a little bit, but
there's a huge aspect of the game is like the factions in it. So there's the police, the people, the mafia, the gangs.
Okay.
And there's one other I'm blanking on. In any case, you do different stuff. So, like, every time you arrest a person for, like, a petty theft or something like that, you're going to probably lose points with the gangs. Like, by the time I was done with day 3, the gangs are at negative 20. But you can do things for the mob. And, like, people can come up to you and actually argue with you when you give them a ticket. Like, they'll either threaten you or sometimes they'll try to bribe you. Like, one of the earliest goals in the game is that your wife is demanding alimony. So, by, like, day 6, you have to have $300.
So yeah, these depressive things just hitting on me kind of.
So you might have to do things like accept bribes from people if you want to actually make money, or work with the mob or do like little errands. Like I did a little fetch quest thing for some gang guys, you know, kind of thing. So you can kind of be a little bit of a bad cop. You can kind of be a little bit of a good cop. But yeah, like one of the things is like checking tires, and it actually gives you a little graph of what a good tire looks like, what a bad tire looks like, and you actually like go around and all of these. This is done real time. Even opening up your notebook is done in real time, or of the game's real time. Like obviously not real time.
I guess we gotta explain. This is like a top-down kind of pixelated looking.
Well,
game.
actually, like side view.
Like,
it's like a side cut of a street that's like kind of at a weird angle.
It's like an old school Nintendo game.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Rampage-y kind of to me a little bit, at least in that basic style. It's pixelated.
That Cap game on Nintendo that I can't remember that had a power pad, which I couldn't play because that damn thing was impossible.
A little bit, yeah. But yeah, it was like the monotony of it. Like I was absolutely engrossed. Like you left to go play that Chasm game.
Street Cop. It was called Street Cop. Okay, keep going.
and you came back and like you said that I was like telling us like what happened to me was like I got so engrossed that suddenly I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to go check on my kid, you know? And I realized I'm gonna where the fuck am I?
Yeah, like I left to go check another game, which was on the other side of that floor because I forgot what side of the convention I was on. It took at least 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And I come back and you're just still hooked in, lasered onto the game.
No, like I mean, like seriously, this is the perfect game to ruin my marriage too.
Yeah. So like for anybody that's like probably a fan of the old Police Quest or anything like that, or want something you actually go through the processes of being a cop.
Yeah, well, okay, that's the thing is about it is like LA Noire, which is the most recent cop game I can think of, other than another one I'm about to mention.
And like kind of like you had to go through the motions of
that was kind of like that was a
detective.
GTA styled kind of game almost like, but like other than This Is the Police, which came out a month ago. This is like the first game I feel like that actually, since like the Police Quest and SWAT era, that actually gave you kind of like the monotony of being a cop and like the feeling of being a police officer. And again, you're a police officer, you're not a superhero. Because that's kind of how LA Noire kind of was. You were this super cop who could read people. So, you know, this is like, it just feels like you're just a guy running his beat.
Mrs. Montgomery, I believe you're lying to me.
Yeah.
Just facial expressions.
God. So,
you're lying. Tell me the truth.
Yeah. I believe B-Cop is coming to PCA. I forget if it's the end of this year or early next year, but I'm like so freaking stoked for this game. It is just like, honestly, if it's one of those weird things, if not for Smash and Grab and Toe Jam and Earl, this would be my game of show. But those games are winning over just ever so slightly. But like, this is how I describe the two people we're staying with. Beat Cop is my perfect single player experience, while like Smash and Grab is my perfect competitive game, and Toe Jam and Earl is my perfect co-op game. Like I have all three of my avenues taken care of here, pretty much, and that's like what I kind of chose.
I'm kind of jealous I didn't get to play it. But, I mean, we purposely did that because, I mean, he probably would have set up a system for me, but we're actually trying to make sure that people who pay to get in can get a chance to try out these games.
We don't want to be those media people who throw people off. I actually feel bad every time it happens, even if I have an appointment.
We try to stop it.
Even if there's a designated machine. No, I try to stop it because it makes me so freaking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to be thrown off a machine.
Not that everybody does it, but I've seen it happen.
No, I've seen people literally literally say, I'm from X, and knock something, come in and bum rush somebody.
And some of it is like, they want the media to see their game, and some of it is because they feel like they have to serve the media, I think.
Yeah, and again, there's nothing wrong with it. Media has appointments, there's, rules, but I prefer to avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, that's like, and of course there's some that actually, which kind of, I'll probably talk about this later. One game that actually set a seat aside. It was in a team game. Like
this was supposed to be our shortest video, by the way.
Well, it's back on. Okay, let's go ahead and cut it off.
Yeah, so
B-Cop.
Yeah, so B-Cop's awesome. Go check it out. Go look it up online. I will be playing it, whether it's on the Concal channel or not. I will be doing some content in this game, I assure you. That being said,
you want to know what annoyed me about LA Noire?
We got to record. I'm sure.
How it was shot, like they always have a necklace or something right there because that's all they got, and it's weird. It doesn't match the rest of their body.
Yeah.
Speak up.
Bet you could sign off. I hope you appreciate looking at my bald spot there for the last 30 seconds.